Praise ye the Lord, the Almighty. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding. Job 38, verse 4. This hymn was written by Joachim Neander, born in 1650, whose father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather, all Joachim Neanders, had been preachers of the gospel. But as a student, Joachim was wild and rebellious. At 20, he joined a group of students who descended on St. Martin's Church in Bremen to ridicule and scoff the worshipers. But the sermon that day by Reverend Theodor Under Eich arrested him and led to his conversion. A few years later, he was the assistant preacher at that very church. Joachim often took long walks near his home in Hochdal, Germany. They were worship walks, and he frequently composed hymns as he strolled, singing them to his Lord. He was the first hymn writer from the Calvinist branch of Protestantism. When he was 30, the year he died, he wrote this while battling tuberculosis. Praise ye the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. O my soul, praise him, for he is thy health and salvation. One of Joachim's favorite walking spots was a beautiful gorge a few miles from Düsseldorf. The Düssel River flowed through the valley, and Joachim Neander so loved this spot that it eventually was named for him, the Neander Valley. The old German word for a valley was Tal. 200 years later, Herr von Beckersdorf owned the valley, which was a source for limestone, used to manufacture cement. In 1856, miners discovered caves which contained human bones. Beckersdorf took the bones to a local science teacher who speculated they belonged to one who died in the flood. But when William King, an Irish professor of anatomy, saw the bones, he claimed they were proof of evolution's famous missing link. Other Neanderthal fossils were found, and for many years they were used to prove Darwin's theory of evolution. Today we know the Neanderthal was fully human, an extinct people group of great strength. But as one expert put it, when Joachim Neander walked in this beautiful valley so many years ago, he could not know that hundreds of years later, his name would become world famous, not for hymns celebrating creation, but for a concept that he would have totally rejected, human evolution.